What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're focusing on the Isuzu's Southern Kings and Saru taking back control of the team for the second time. You obviously remember when Eastern Province / Southern Kings Rugby was in trouble after the whole drama with Cheeky Watson. SA Rugby bailed them out and helped them try and regroup, reform. Then there was a black-owned company that took over the Kings, which they named themselves the Greatest Rugby Company, to help build, help bring in a monetary value, help grow, and really reform the Kings in the right direction. Unfortunately, that hasn't been the case, as board members were in disagreements, and at the end of the day, they were business people trying to run a rugby company, a rugby brand. In order to do that, you need to know the sport. You need to have a history with the sport. And unfortunately, these guys weren't. They just were there for the money, and unfortunately, for those reasons, it just couldn't gel together in order to formulate a Southern Kings team. Makes you wonder, Dimitri Katrakilis' retirement, was it because he just wasn't happy with the future of what the Southern Kings were showing, therefore decided, well, I'm still strong and fit, I should retire? Makes you ask a few questions there. But Saru have taken back 74% shareholding in the franchise, hoping to try and restructure and regroup this team yet again. It's heartbreaking because I live in the town and the province of the Southern Kings, and I see the potential from the players. I see the potential from the actual management within the squad, who just want to see this team grow, get better, and flourish. And we've seen them in the Pro 14. They've had the odd win here and there, but they just haven't been a dominant force. And a lot of people are saying it's a waste of time having the Kings because they'll just lose the whole time. For me, if we get the right people involved, a right set of proper board members that know the sport and can grow the sport and can grow the brand, we'll be in a good wicket. So much has gone where Eastern Province Rugby has produced star quality players that we have lost because the systems and everything in place wasn't run properly. Now, if Saru can generate a board, which they're going to do, restructure a whole new board, which focuses on the sport, the importances, the growth, the community within the sport, and find ways in order to fund this brand properly, get the right sponsorship deals in place, we can definitely see the Kings grow. I mean, there's been greats that have come from Eastern Province / Southern Kings, Southern Kings, EP Kings, and we've really seen phenomenal talent from it. And it's just sad that we're seeing this happen yet again. Same situations. I mean, you've got Robbie Kempson, who's a legend of his own, involved in the Kings, who's passionate about the brand. You've got other playmakers, from media managers to actual management, who are just give their life for this team and want nothing but the best for this team. And I see it. I've worked with and been a part of and shared interviews with Kings management to Kings players who only want the best coming out of this brand. And it breaks my heart to see this happen yet again. But hopefully, with Rassie Erasmus involved again, he can just try and figure out ways in order to help and regroup this board with the help of Yuri Roo and all the guys, because they want to do something right. A few quotes coming from the president of SA Rugby, Mark Alexander, says, "I cannot stress enough how reluctant we are to resume control of the Southern Kings," said the president. "It is our last resort, and we are keen to explore ways to return to the shareholding to another hands in conjunction with Eastern Province Rugby Union, the minority shareholder, who have given the required approval to the decision." The next step, as I mentioned, is to appoint a board to oversee the franchise's affairs and ensure the team is match ready for whenever we are able to resume time. SA Rugby has appointed a finance team to work with the franchise administrators and ensure salary payments are made to the business, which needs to be addressed. This decision we took with extreme reluctance after allowing the Greatest Rugby Company, which is this company that named themselves have considerable leeway in which to meet the contractual commitments they made on the acquisition of the shareholding. We appreciate the visions and intentions that the GRC had, but unfortunately we are operating in an unforgiving business environment. A decision whether an administrator needs to be additionally appointed would be taken in the upcoming days, but there's already talk of certain Mr. Fixes, in order to sort this team out, and hopefully we can get it right, because I want to see Eastern Province Rugby flourish. I want to see it grow, and I know they've got the management team within the King system that are phenomenal, and I know that they've got the players that are phenomenal. We just need to keep them and keep them happy. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Unfortunately, it is a tough one, but I have faith in SA Rugby to really regroup and do things right this time. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you real soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.